morning from Wyoming. It's Chris here from Hinton the Trail. And, well, Charlie the Bat, he's my only travel companion right now. So some people, if you're just starting to watch this, this whole series is my trip from Oregon to Maine using only Harvest Host locations. If you don't know what that is, check out the link in the description. So we're actually a full-time travel family, not me and Charlie, my wife and son, so Susanna and Corbin, who are stuck back in Maine right now. So to kind of make a long story short, what's going on? We had put Casper, our trailer, in maintenance about mid-March, and we flew back to Maine to take care of a couple things. COVID hit, we got stranded in Maine for almost 3 months. Not knowing the situation across the country, I flew to Oregon, picked up Max, our truck, Casper, our trailer, and I'm driving all the way back across the United States, back to Maine, using only Harvest Host locations. Why am I only using Harvest Host locations? Number one, because they're unique and cool. I guess that's two. And number two, because they were all open basically. When I was planning the trip, a lot of RV parks were still closed. I wasn't sure what state parks, because some were closed, some were open. And the planning was going to be just like really stressful. And so I was like, wait a minute, we have Harvest Host membership, which is only $79 a year, so why not use it? So it took me 45 minutes to plan my whole trip from Oregon to Maine using only Harvest Host. The other big thing is I wanted to support these small businesses, so I'm passing through anyway, and some of these unique places offer a little something different than you'd get from your traditional RV sites. I said long story short, this is my long story, medium length story. Anyway, but Charlie is Corbin's bat, and Charlie was supposed to travel across the country with us getting pictures taken, and he kind of got stuck with all the other stuffed animals in Corbin's bed, and I wanted something to my son to bring with me, so I have Charlie, the travel companion. Excuse me. So I'm getting ready to leave Pine Bluffs, Wyoming. Last night I stayed at the Pine Bluffs Distilling here in fantastic, great people, great business, and very, very good products. So I bought a few bottles, and I'll be having those for a long time. Anyway, so today I'm headed to Lexington, Nebraska to stay at Max Creek Winery and Brewery, because they're brewing beer now. Another small business, and honestly, I had no idea that there were vineyards in Nebraska. But I've got one tonight, and then another one outside of Omaha, I think, the next night. So two different vineyards and wineries in Nebraska, where I've never actually, I don't think I've ever been. So a lot of firsts for me here going through the United States. Looking forward to sharing it with you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when new episodes are out, and leave a comment. I want to hear your questions, what you think. Are these terrible? Do you like them? Do you now want to go get whiskey at Pine Bluffs Distilling? Things like that. So I'd love to hear from you, and yeah, thanks for watching. And I am getting ready to hit the trail. So I'm out here at Max Creek Winery, and this is some of their grapes. They grow 10 different varieties, but they've also got different areas that they're growing, and then they also buy grapes elsewhere. The wine's delicious. It's a great setting. So as far as the COVID stuff goes, so Nebraska, or this area at least, has only been open for 2 days, and so there's a lot of folks coming out trying to experience something they haven't been able to for months. So it's kind of, it's not crowded, but you kind of need reservations, and I didn't make any. But I was able to do a couple tastings, and they have some very, very good wines. They've won a lot of awards from California all the way across the country with their wines. I also sampled some beers, pretty good. But this one's a little, I think it's just a little bit different for me. Because the last few places I stayed were pretty much open. Here, I think it's Dawson County that I'm in. They've had quite a few cases of COVID. So when other people started showing up, I just kind of like, yeah, you know, I'm done and I'm gonna go do my own thing. Kind of stay away, because as I'm traveling across the country, I don't want to, number one, I don't want to, you know, get it. Number two, I don't want to take it to somebody else. So trying to get home safe with my family, that's the most important thing. But I was able to support the local business. I bought 4 bottles, and 3 for Susanna, 1 for me. I think that's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's, again, great area, great spot. I will tell you though, if you're planning on boondocking in 93-degree temperatures, make sure you have a generator. Mine is going, but it's hot here, and the low tonight, I think it's supposed to be 74 at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't really want to run my generator all night because that's kind of rude. There's a lot of people coming here. Everybody, they're ready to get out, ready to explore the world. But anyway, Max Creek Winery here in Lexington, Nebraska. Very cool little place, great wines. And I think I'd like to come back when it's open, and not wearing face masks to go inside and then go find a little corner to do your tastings. But at least they're open and they're starting to get business again. So anyway, all right, I think I'm done. Well, good morning. Here we are again. I think this is, oh geez, last night was a long night, so I think this is, I'm on my way to stop 6. Anyway, so it's about 7:45, and I am headed towards, I think it's called Slattery Vintage Estates outside of Omaha, Nebraska. And they do some glamping and some other things. I didn't see that part, but I was looking last night and I found it online so that you can, I guess, rent tents and do some glamping. But I don't know what their situation is there with people and what their restrictions are. I don't even know if like the wine tasting's open, but I'll find out when I get there. And so stay tuned, and thanks for watching, and remember to always pack an extra fly swatter. For now, I'm hitting the trail. That it's really windy in Nebraska. You probably can't even hear this. It's been kind of white knuckle driving the whole time. But anyway, so I'm gonna go get Casper and Max washed, because he's kind of single-handedly destroyed the insect population from Oregon to Nebraska. A little bit. So 63 bucks. Brush everything, wash everything, and then I had to do the Rain X on both, so that a little bit more. That would have just been like 40 bucks. They did a pretty good job. I mean, I'm gonna have water spots, but I don't care. I mean, all the bugs and stuff are gone anyway. 93 degrees. Got a great wind going. And I'm now on attempt number kind of 2.5 to get leveled and get set up. Keep having some issues with that. Beautiful location, beautiful spot. I got a cottonwood on the other side. And they basically, Barb, she said you can basically park anywhere as long as you know don't get too close to some of the other campers and some of the buildings that are out here. But you've got nice shady areas. If I wasn't as tall, I probably would have parked under one of those. But I've got some shade. I'm not gonna get all of it, but it's just too rocky. You can see I may have attempted a few times. So hopefully this one works. If not, might need to take a break. All right, so I'm out here at Slattery Vintage Estates, which is out in the Nebraska farmlands, the rolling hills, I guess. So you come down this long dirt road and kind of like, where am I going? And then you turn a corner and you get to this location. I know I said in Hammett that was like an alcohol oasis. This is also an oasis. But Barb and her husband, they opened this back in 2008. And they have since grown. They grow grapes. They send some of them off and actually make one type of wine. The rest of them they bring in from the local area. And they also offer glamping. So you can rent tents out here. Here's a few pictures of their tents. They also have wedding parties or do wedding parties or other events. Right now some of that's on hold because Nebraska is still doing recovery from the COVID. But okay, I have missed my wife. So Susanna, I'm so sorry I'm here without you. I pulled up and I was like, ugh, I really wish she was with me. I think this is definitely one of those places that I definitely want to bring her back to someday. But yeah, so as far as the Harvest Host stuff go, this is a great place, and you can park pretty much anywhere you want on the grass, just as long as you stay away from some of the other buildings. When they designed this and set it up, they nailed it. I mean, this is just a place you just want to hang out. It doesn't matter if you're going to be over here on this side by some of the crops, if you're going to be up in one of the tents, if you're going to be around the pond, if you're going to be back in one of the vineyards. It's beautiful. So this very good spot. I don't even know what to say anymore. Just I think I got very lucky. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try some of their wine and work on this video. So thank you again for watching. And tomorrow I'm off to a 2-day stay somewhere, so keep watching, hit that subscribe button, and thank you.